Hi guys, welcome to my 5th basics of crochet tutorial video. In this video I will be showing you how to make a magic circle and how to increase and decrease your stitches. We will be working with the single crochet stitch, so if you don't know how to do that then please watch my tutorial that shows you how to make that stitch. If you look at the bottom of this monkey that I've made, you can see the circle here, and this circle is the magic circle. And the reason why it is such a great method to use when you're making stuffed animals is that the circle closes up really nice and snugly, which means when you stuff your animals, the stuffing isn't going to come out of the bottom. And then you work around in circles and you have to increase the stitches to make it come out into the circle, otherwise it would just go down into a tube like formation. And then you need to know how to decrease your stitches to bring it back in, like so. First thing that you need to do when you are making your magic circle is to hold your yarn like this. So hold the tail end of your yarn in your right hand and your working yarn in your left hand. You're going to wrap the tail end of your yarn like so. Whoops, I'll just do that again. Like so. And then you are going to take your crochet hook, put it under these two pieces of yarn like so. Grab your working yarn with your hook and pull it through like so, and then make a slip stitch. So just grab the yarn and pull it through, and it should look something like this. So I'll just go through that one more time. You're holding your yarn out like this, wrapping it around those two fingers twice like so, taking your hook underneath these two and pulling the yarn through, and then doing a slip stitch, and it will look like this. And then I want you to make 6 single crochets into the center ring. So when you have done that, it will look something like this. And then what you need to do is take one of these strands. One of them will move, one of them won't. Pull both of them, find out which one it is that moves, and then just pull it tightly, and the circle will close up and it will look like this. And then take the tail and pull that, and it will look like this when you are finished, which is a tiny little circle with 6 stitches around it. The next thing you want to do is increase your stitches. So we currently have 6 stitches going round, so in the next round we want to increase that to 12. So we want to make 2 single crochet stitches in every stitch going round, and it starts, the first stitch is this one here. So we go into the stitch like so and make 2 single crochets in that stitch. This tail that is hanging loose, place that on top and make all of your stitches in this round go over the top of that tail to keep it trapped in there. So that's 1, and going into the same stitch, doing 2. And then we go into the next stitch, which is this one here, and we're doing 2 more. Into the next stitch, which is this one here, doing 2. And the next one, and do that until you have 12. And once you have finished, it will resemble this. Now what I recommend you do at this stage is take another piece of yarn, just a loose piece, and we are going to use this as a marker. So to insert the marker, just place your hook through the very last stitch that you did, like this, and just pull the yarn through. And we do this so that we know where our start and end point is. And the most important thing when you are making your stuffed animals and you are working in the round like this and increasing and decreasing your stitches is that you have to make sure that you are keeping count of the amount of stitches that you are doing. Otherwise it will end up uneven and a bit of a funny looking shape. So the majority of the stuffed animal patterns increase their rounds by 6 stitches at a time. So this first circle that we did was 6 stitches. The second circle was 12, which is increased by 6. So our third round wants to be 18 stitches, which would be another increase of 6. And we do that by going into the first stitch and making 1 single crochet, going into the next stitch and doing an increase stitch, which is 2 single crochets, into the third making 1, into the fourth making your increase, into the fifth doing 1, into the sixth doing the increase stitch. So it's basically 1 then 2, 1 then 2, 1 then 2, all of the way around. So you can just leave your tail hanging there now because it's weaved in. Into the first stitch we're doing 1 single crochet. Into the next stitch we are doing an increase stitch, which is 2 singles into the same stitch. Into the third, 1 stitch. Into the fourth, 2 stitches, which is an increase stitch. And continue going round. Once you get to the end, you should have 18 stitches. So then we take our hook and place it through there and just grab our marker and pull that through so we know where we are. So and it will look like this. And then the next round we will again be increasing by 6, so we want to have 24 stitches by the next round. So to do that we go into the first stitch and make 1 single crochet, into the second stitch make 1 single crochet, into the third stitch make an increase stitch, and continue with that same method, and by the time we get to the end we will have 24 stitches. So into the first, 1 single, into the second, 1 single, into the third an increase, which is 2 singles, and then the fourth 1, fifth 1, sixth increase, and just continue in that same pattern right the way around. So I'm going to put my hook through there again, like so, and just pull my marker through. So when you are doing your decrease stitches, you do the same sort of thing and decrease 6 stitches per round, unless the pattern that you're working off specifies otherwise. So I'll just show you how to make a decrease stitch. The first thing that you need to do is go into the front loop of the first stitch that you're decreasing, yarn over and pull through, go into the front loop of the next stitch, like so, yarn over, and then yarn over again and pull through the 3 of those loops. And to make it clear, if you had 30 stitches in your circle and you were reducing to 24 stitches, what you would do is do 1 single crochet in the first 3 stitches and then crochet stitch 4 and stitch 5 together. So I'll just show you that again. Go into the front loop only, yarn over, into the front loop again, yarn over and pull through 3. And that is a decrease. That makes those 2 stitches just 1 stitch. So when you crochet around it the next time, those 2 stitches will just be 1. Thanks for watching, guys. My next tutorial will be showing you how to work off a pattern, and I will be picking something for us to make. As usual, I've left links to my other videos and my Facebook page in the description box. If you liked, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next time. Have a great day.